In a not-so-distant future, a government research agency known as Tempus unveiled groundbreaking technology, time travel. Initially shrouded in secrecy, the project promised to change the course of history for the betterment of humanity. However, as researchers began testing this technology, they quickly discovered that any intervention in the past triggered unpredictable ripple effects. The protagonist, David, a young researcher passionate about history, was selected to lead the first time travel mission. The objective was simple: prevent a major accident from the past that resulted in significant loss of life. David traveled back to the 1980s, and with a small adjustment, he managed to save a group of people. But upon his return home, he was met with an unexpected surprise. Back in the present, David found that reality had been completely altered. Instead of a better world, he discovered a dystopian city where people lived under an authoritarian regime. Every decision he had made generated a wave of consequences he had not foreseen. Fearing that time might be irreversibly affected, David resolved to return once more. Returning to the past, David realized that even the smallest alteration had immense impacts on events. He encountered a younger version of a friend who, unbeknownst to him, would become an important leader in the future. David faced a critical decision: save him or let things unfold naturally, knowing that his interventions had led to the destruction of the world. As David's journeys continued, he began to understand the complexity of time. Every choice came with a cost, and his desire to change the past for a better future distanced him from the reality he knew. At one point, he decided to return to a pivotal moment in his own life, hoping to improve his own choices. Upon returning home, David discovered that his personal changes significantly impacted his relationships. Instead of repairing his past, he created a new reality. With a heavy heart, he realized that every choice, even those that seemed insignificant, contributed to who he was as a person. After many attempts and failures, David decided to abandon time travel altogether. Learning to live with his choices, he found peace in accepting the past and its consequences. Rather than yearning for an ideal reality, he began to cherish every moment of his life. David used his experiences to help Tempus develop an ethical framework for time travel. He became an advocate for accepting reality and the importance of personal choices. With each step forward, he rebuilt his life and discovered beauty in imperfection.